Hello, welcome to All About Stocks. My name is Alan. I just want to remind y'all that February 14th is just around the corner, just in case y'all happen to forget, just due to the fact that when y'all are dealing with the stock market, it is very easy to get wrapped up with work and dealing with the stock market. When you're dealing with the stock market, you get so focused with stocks, the reports, and everything else. So I just want to take the time out and say, hey, don't forget your loved one. Don't forget that special someone in your life, and take that time out and say, hey, whoever it is, that loved one you have, make sure you say, hey, whoever that special someone is, take that time out. Make sure you say, whoever it is, and tell them that you do love them. Now, I do have a few suggestions for in case you forgot, or those supply constraints. If you ran into it, you can't find flowers, chocolates, whatever it is, I do have some recommendations for you. Now, of course, the easiest things there are is go buy some flowers, some chocolates, maybe a teddy bear. Now, if you can't find those, well, maybe you can find some chocolate. Let's say some baking chocolate or some Hershey Kisses, some strawberries or some cherries, something like that. Cherries may not work the best, but let's hopefully find some strawberries. Everyone likes strawberries. Now, the best way to do this would be grab the chocolate, microwave it down, try for a minute, stir it, and keep on microwaving it per minute, and keep on stirring it until the chocolate is fully melted. And you want to do it with the dark chocolate or the brown chocolate, like the Hershey Kiss chocolate, but you want to do it with the baking chocolate. Now, once the chocolate is fully melted down, then you take your strawberries and you just roll the strawberries in there, and then you get like a baking sheet with, let's say, a wax, like a wax sheet, and put it on a baking sheet, like a wax piece of paper, and put it on a baking sheet. So you'd have a wax piece of paper put on a baking sheet, and then afterwards you'd roll the strawberries in the chocolate, and then you'd put it on top of the baking sheet. And I apologize, I am not a cook, so I'm trying my best to explain this. So you'd have these strawberries placed there. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can also find some white chocolate, and you can melt down the white chocolate same way, and just do it for a minute, stir, same way you did the dark chocolate, milk chocolate, whatever chocolate you prefer. And then you can drizzle the chocolate on top of the strawberries. That way you'd have kind of a colorful chocolate on top of your strawberries. Then you just put it in the freezer to harden it. This way, once your loved one comes home, you now have chocolate covered strawberries. So this is just an idea for you. Now, of course, you can always go to a restaurant. Now, if you're going to go to a restaurant. Maybe you can do a fondue restaurant. If you're going to do something like a fondue restaurant, you're going to want to try to book somewhere as early as possible, maybe 3-4 days in advance. So today's going to be the 9th, so you're going to want to try to book in advance, probably tomorrow or the next day. Fondue is a place where you like stab the steak, chicken, and dip it into boiling water or oil or something of that nature. It depends on the restaurant, and it cooks while like in front of y'all. Now, these are just a few suggestions. I only gave you one cooking suggestion. Now, y'all can cook together. You can go out, get chicken, steak, seafood, whatever y'all prefer, and do a home cooking together. I'm recommending cooking because my wife, she loves Gordon Ramsay. Every woman I've met loves Gordon Ramsay. So to that fact, I'm recommending, hey, if I came home and said, hey, I got steak, seafood, and all these different ingredients, let's put it all together and see what we can come up with. My wife would go absolutely crazy over the fact that I'm trying to come up with some crazy Gordon Ramsay style, recipe with her. She would love that. So I'm just trying to come up with ideas for y'all that my wife would like. Now, every woman, every different significant other, because I know that, men, women, they all like different things. I'm just trying to give y'all ideas, and that's all it is it's a place to start. So if you haven't thought of anything by now, maybe you just need a place to start thinking. So if you haven't realized that Valentine's Day is around the corner, I just wanted to remind you and hopefully get your thoughts going to go, hey, Valentine's Day is here, and hopefully you can find something for Valentine's Day. But mainly, just remember that the person that you love needs to be remembered, and the person you love wants or needs to be loved. So I'm going to be going over another stock video here shortly. So hopefully you do check out that stock video. It's going to be a dividend stock. I would like you, if you did find this useful, if you didn't remember Valentine's Day, hopefully you did. Please like, subscribe. Please pass this around. Remind other people. You would be amazed at how many people forget about Valentine's Day. Lastly, I'd like to remind you that President's Day is February 21st. That a lot of people do forget about that due to the stock market. So that's all I got for y'all. Y'all do have a great day and happy trading. Thank you. Bye.